With Halloween just weeks away, I have got candy on my mind. I don't know about you guys. What I didn't know was how many awesome candy companies are local. They are based right here in Chicagoland, and I was dying to get an inside look. So our friends over at Georgia Nut Company, located in Skokie, invited us to see what goes down behind the scenes. I was so excited, and we got to follow the life of what they call a gem, which is a little candy-coated piece of chocolate. Take a look. When I'm not in the jam, I'm a chocolate scientist. Welcome to my laboratory. Just kidding. I'm gonna get a tour. Hey.
Hi, I'm Nick. Would you like to go on a tour of Georgia Nut Company?
Let's do it.
So I'm going to show you today how we make the gems. These gems have cavities, and right now there's chocolate tanks that pump behind this wall that flow into this room. And from there it goes into these teas, and the teas spray out the coating. It will go over to these pans. The pans will spin the chocolate and get it to have a nice even coat of chocolate. And it's going to look like this. It's going to be a deformed piece that's nice and deformed. So from the drop roller room, it comes into the sugar shelling room. This is a 36 pan room. Those centers get loaded into these pans. We add a bunch of sugar.
Each of these bags is 100 pounds. It's a lot of sugar.
So when you're doing your sugar shelling, there's two steps to this type of process, like painting a house. So when you go to the start of your process, you're painting it with your primer. The white shell is the primer, and when you go to the color shell is when you're starting to paint your color. You're painting the house with your color. The same kind of concept here with the sugar shelling. Do one more, a little more, a little more.
Okay. It's kind of heavy.
Oh, there you go. Now you're good. All right, so right here is where we do our coloring process.
Whoa! How did I do?
Good.
So you just told me that you put about 35 scoops of color into each of these.
And it takes between 8 to 10 minutes to dry between each dose. So any of these rounds can take anywhere from 10 to 24 hours, depending on the process.
Okay, these are looking pretty good.
So this is the last step, and that is packaging. What they do here is in the sugar shelling room, they unload it in a tote in a super sack, and they unload it by layers. Then they'll manually bucket it and mix all the colors together and run it through a metal detector back into a tote or a bulk box.
That is awesome. This is pretty heavy. This is a workout. That was so fun. Thank you. That was the best day of work ever.
Yeah, of course. Welcome to Georgia Nut. Welcome back anytime.
Hey, just made this guy. You guys, that was so fun. It was so cool to be a part of something like this, to just see the life of a piece of candy go from start to finish and kind of just, I have respect for the whole process, I'm just saying. And here they are. Jordan, you have to see how cool these are. Check it out. Here's the finished product.
That's so cool.
I got to mix these with my own hands. Well, not my hands, but you know, the little tub thing.
Did you meet an Oompa Loompa? No, I'm just kidding.
I'm the Oompa Loompa.
What was the most eye-opening or interesting thing that you saw while you were out there?
I mean, okay, first of all, everybody was really happy about their jobs there. They all just seemed
it's
lovely.
chocolate.
How could you not? You're in a chocolate factory. It was also kind of interesting. You know, people have like nut allergies, and there's always that little warning on the like bags of candy.
Yeah, I think it's a fake allergy.
I actually had to put on different colored outfits and totally different like scrubs and everything to go into the areas where they handled nuts or didn't handle them, because they really do try to keep it separate. So that was kind of interesting. And just seeing how they hand mix these, like, I don't know, you never really think about it.
So you're responsible for these right here.
I'm responsible. I feel Buddhist. I've got the full understanding of where my food is coming from now. My candy. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, it was cool. All right. Big thank you to Nick, plant manager, who gave us our tour, and all of our friends over at Georgia Nut. That was still one of my favorite days of work ever. You can be sure to check out their retail store located at 7500 Linder Ave in Skokie.